The human brain is one of the most complex and mysterious structures in the known universe. It is responsible for our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, as well as our ability to learn, create, and innovate. Despite decades of research, we still have much to learn about how the brain works and how it produces the mind. Neural networks. The building blocks of the brain. At the heart of the brain's functioning are networks of neurons, or nerve cells, that communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. These networks are responsible for everything from basic reflexes to complex cognitive processes like language and reasoning. Each neuron has a cell body, dendrites, and an axon. Dendrites receive signals from other neurons, while the axon carries signals away from the cell body to other neurons or muscles. When a neuron receives enough input, it sends an electrical signal down its axon, releasing chemicals called neurotransmitters that stimulate or inhibit the activity of other neurons. The brain contains billions of neurons and trillions of connections between them, forming an incredibly complex network of activity. Scientists are still working to understand how these networks give rise to the various functions of the brain and mind. Mapping the brain. Advances in neuroscience research. In recent years, advances in neuroscience research have allowed scientists to study the brain in greater detail than ever before. Techniques like fMRI and EEG can measure brain activity in real time, allowing researchers to see which areas of the brain are active during different tasks and experiences. Researchers are also using tools like optogenetics, which uses light to control the activity of neurons, to better understand how different areas of the brain contribute to specific functions. This research has led to new insights into how the brain processes information, how memories are formed and retrieved, and how emotions are regulated. The future of brain research. As our understanding of the brain continues to evolve, so do the potential applications of this knowledge. Brain-computer interfaces, for example, could allow people to control machines with their thoughts, or even restore movement to people with paralysis. Advances in neuroscience could also lead to new treatments for brain disorders like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and depression. However, there are also ethical and philosophical questions raised by this research. As we gain more control over the brain, what are the implications for personal identity and free will? How do we ensure that these technologies are used responsibly and ethically? Conclusion. The human brain is one of the greatest mysteries of science, but advances in neuroscience research are bringing us closer to understanding its inner workings. By mapping the brain's networks and studying its activity, we are gaining new insights into how it produces the mind and how we might harness this knowledge for the benefit of humanity. However, we must also grapple with the ethical implications of this research and ensure that it is used in ways that align with our values and priorities.